What if the next big drone from DJI doesn't just capture a shot, but captures everything? A few days ago, DJI dropped a teaser that didn't show the drone, didn't mention the product name, and honestly gave almost nothing away. But the perspective of the footage told a very interesting story. Drone fans immediately started connecting the dots with the leaks that had already been circulating. And now DJI has followed up with another teaser that confirms it. The name is official. The drone is called the DJI Avata 360, and the tagline says it all: above it all, see it all. In this video, we are breaking down everything we know so far about the Avata 360, from the confirmed launch date to the rumored 8K 360 capture, pricing leaks, and the features that could make this one of DJI's most interesting drones yet. Let's get into it. So here's the core idea behind the Avata 360. Instead of framing your shot while flying like you normally would with a drone, this one captures the entire environment around it. Think about that for a second. The drone records a full spherical 360-degree view of the scene. Then later, during editing, you decide the angle, direction, and framing you want. In other words, the pilot focuses on flying while the camera captures everything. If you have ever used a 360 camera, you already understand how powerful that workflow can be. But applying it to an FPV-style drone opens up a completely different level of creative freedom. It also lines up perfectly with the teaser tagline, "See it all." Now, here's where things get even more interesting. According to several leaks, the Avata 360 may not be limited to spherical capture. Reports suggest the camera system could switch between full 360 recording and a traditional forward-facing camera view. That would essentially give pilots two shooting styles in one drone. On one hand, you have immersive 360 capture for reframing later. On the other, you still have the classic FPV perspective for real-time flying. If this rumor turns out to be true, it could make the Avata 360 far more versatile than typical 360 cameras that are designed only for reframing. The official teaser also calls the Avata 360 an 8K flagship 360 drone. That wording is important. It suggests the drone will be capable of recording full spherical video at 8K resolution, along with additional lower resolution modes for easier editing and sharing. Now, on paper, that sounds impressive, but here's where the debate gets juicy. Resolution alone does not define image quality. Stabilization, dynamic range, and processing also play huge roles. DJI has historically been very strong in these areas, so if they combine 8K capture with their stabilization technology, the results could be pretty spectacular. Beyond the camera system, several other features have leaked in recent weeks. One of the biggest is DJI's latest O4 transmission system, which should provide stronger signal stability and lower latency. There are also reports suggesting possible 4G backup connectivity, allowing the drone to maintain connection even in difficult environments. Another rumored upgrade is improved obstacle sensing that may include LiDAR alongside multiple vision sensors. That would help the drone navigate tighter spaces more safely. Compatibility is also expected with DJI Goggles N3, the RC Motion 3 controller, and the RC2 controller for traditional piloting. Now, let's talk about price, because this is where things get surprisingly interesting. Listings spotted on a European retailer suggest the drone itself could start around €459. A Fly More combo, including the RC2 controller, is listed around €939. A similar bundle with the Motion and Goggles N3 appears at the same price, and a premium combo with both Goggles N3 and RC2 is listed around €1,159.
Accessories also appeared in the listings, including an intelligent flight battery around €79 and a replacement lens kit around €21. If those numbers are accurate, the Avata 360 could become one of the more affordable ways to enter the world of aerial 360 filming. So what do we know right now? The DJI Avata 360 is officially confirmed. It is positioned as an 8K flagship 360 drone, and the full reveal is scheduled for March 26th. With the amount of leaks and teasers already appearing, it feels like DJI is entering the final stage before launch. And honestly, this could be one of the most creative drones they have released in years. But now, I want to hear from you. Does the idea of a drone that captures everything change how you would shoot aerial footage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
What if the next DJI Pocket camera secretly had 2 lenses instead of 1? That's the question a brand new leak is raising right now. If you've been following the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 rumors, you already know the standard model is expected to launch very soon. But suddenly, a fresh image has appeared showing what looks like the Pocket 4 Pro, and this time the camera module is finally visible. In today's video, we're breaking down what this new leak reveals, why the vertical dual camera design matters, how it might work with DJI's gimbal system, and why a new competitor called Luna could shake things up before the Pocket 4 Pro even launches. So here's what happened. Well-known leaker Igor Bogdanov recently shared an image that appears to show the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 Pro camera head. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool, another blurry leak, but this one is different. For the first time, the camera module is actually visible enough to understand the layout, and it confirms something that earlier leaks only hinted at. The 2 lenses appear to be stacked vertically, one sitting directly above the other. Earlier images suggested this possibility, but they were so blurry that many people were not convinced. With this new image, the layout is much easier to see. Now, here's where things get interesting. That vertical arrangement may not just be a design choice, it could be a practical decision that helps the gimbal stabilization system work more efficiently. Think of the Pocket series like a tiny robotic arm holding a camera. The gimbal motors need to balance the weight of the camera head perfectly. When lenses are stacked vertically, the weight stays closer to the central axis of the gimbal motors. That means smoother balance and potentially more stable footage. Trust me on this one. In a device this small, even tiny shifts in weight distribution can affect stabilization performance. So stacking the lenses vertically might be DJI's way of keeping everything aligned with the gimbal structure. On paper, it sounds simple, but in real life, this kind of mechanical design decision can make a huge difference in how stable the video looks. Now, let's talk about what those 2 lenses might actually be doing. Current speculation suggests the Pocket 4 Pro could feature a primary wide-angle camera paired with a larger 1-inch sensor. That would already be a big step for image quality in such a compact device. The second lens is rumored to be a telephoto option offering around 3 times optical zoom. So instead of relying purely on digital cropping, the camera could physically switch lenses when zooming. If that turns out to be true, it would give creators much more flexibility when filming travel videos, vlogs, or cinematic shots. Of course, we still need more reliable information before confirming any of this, but the dual lens layout certainly makes that scenario plausible. Now, here's where the story gets even more interesting. A rumored camera called Luna from Insta360 might launch before the Pocket 4 Pro, and according to leaks, Luna could use a completely different approach. Instead of stacking lenses vertically, it may place them horizontally side by side. Think of it like 2 cameras sitting next to each other instead of one above the other. Each approach has its advantages. Horizontal spacing might allow more distance between sensors, which can help with depth data or zoom capabilities. But the vertical setup could integrate better with compact gimbal stabilization systems. So, essentially, these two companies might be solving the same problem in totally different ways. So, what do we know right now? The standard DJI Osmo Pocket 4 is still expected to launch first, possibly very soon. The Pro model with the dual camera system could arrive later, maybe sometime around the middle of the year. Meanwhile, Luna might hit the market earlier and try to capture attention first. But remember this, hardware is only part of the story. DJI has always had a strong advantage in software stabilization and ecosystem features, and that could end up being the real deciding factor once both cameras are finally in the wild. So what do you think about this new leak? Are you excited about the dual-camera Pocket 4 Pro, or are you more curious about what Insta360 Luna might bring? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this update, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you do not miss the next leak. Because at this rate, the full picture might appear sooner than we think.